what's going on, and welcome back to another Brad Treasure video. I just got done doing an update, so if you checked that out, thank you. I'm going to upload 2 videos today just to get the ball rolling, to let people know that I'm back. Hopefully the subscribers that were subscribed, they notice. If not, I'll continue to upload anyway, like I normally have been. But today I'm going to talk about a topical wrestling subject. This is the things that I think that people enjoy the most out of my channel, and then I took it away, so I think that kind of took away some viewership. But I think people did like the video game stuff like that, so I'm going to bring some kind of content for video games to the channel with video game value. But today I want to talk about Sting. What should they do with Sting in the WWE? How should he end his career in the WWE? And going forward, how should they use him? And I think, basically, they have him facing Rollins at Night of Champions, and this will be up before Night of Champions. Yes, it will be, I promise. But in my opinion, I don't know. I think that he should win the belt just to have won that belt, but I have respect for Sting and that they didn't give him the win at WrestleMania. I would say have him go over Rollins here, and have him maybe drop the belt to somebody else in a couple months. Sting doesn't wrestle all the time. He's still got it. He can wrestle. He could wrestle for another year and have a good run. But I think that he's going to enjoy like the Undertaker schedule of not wrestling very often, or kind of like the Brock Lesnar schedule, where not wrestling all the time, but wrestling a little bit. I think if he do more, I think he could do more than the Undertaker. So I think he could probably do like a Brock Lesnar schedule. I don't think he'll wrestle as much as Brock Lesnar. Probably kind of like the first year Lesnar was doing his thing. He could do that. But holding the title, I don't want to disagree with what they did with Lesnar, because I kind of like the limited, vision of seeing the champion, because then it makes it a big deal when he's on TV. So I honestly don't disagree with that. I never had a problem with that. The problem was that he wasn't defending his championship very much. Like if it would have been like every couple of pay-per-views, it would have been fine. But they were going like 2 pay-per-views without having a world title match, and that was just what I disagree with it. But with Sting, if they gave him the belt, it'd be awesome. Take the belt off Rollins, maybe have him keep the U.S. belt. Be interesting. And have Cena have a feud with Rollins. Have that go like maybe another pay-per-view. Maybe a blow up with a Hell in a Cell match, and have finally Cena win the belt off of Rollins. Then that would give Rollins the ability to go back and face Sting, because of the fact that he'd been busy with whatever. And Sting can go on and have maybe a feud with Bray Wyatt, and give an opportunity for Bray Wyatt to go after the World Championship. Because that we've never seen. And I think that Sting and Bray Wyatt is something that people want to see. Are they going to get it at WrestleMania? I don't know. That's still said to be, still, we just don't know about that. Do I want to see Roman Reigns versus Sting? No, I'm not even wanting to see that. Do I want to see Sheamus cash in on Sting? No, that'd be horrible. And a lot of people are thinking that that's what they're going to do. Have Sting win the belt, Sheamus cashes in, beats Sting. Which that would be, it's almost another insult to Sting if they were to do that. And I think that's what they're going to do. But honestly, if they're going to do it that way, have somebody have a great match with Sting and go a super long time, and then Money in the Bank happens. And then the funny thing to do is to have Sting's reaction on Raw the next night of that pay-per-view that happens, and talk about what he thinks about Money in the Bank. But honestly, I would love to see Sheamus and Sting that happen on Raw. I think that would be more interesting than having it at a pay-per-view, is to have Sting face somebody on Raw in a non-title match, and then after, here comes Sheamus, cashes in for the title. I think that would be more interesting than having him cash in at a pay-per-view, because then you're using Sting for a Raw moment that we can, look back at, years down the road. Um, but yeah, that's what I think about Sting. And I mean, really, I think that honestly, I mean, if we want to think logically, 2 more years of Sting and probably we're done. And I'm counting this year, but it could be 2 more. It could be technically 3, um, but I think he'll be done. I mean, I could probably see that by WrestleMania 35, we're inducting Sting into the Hall of Fame. Um, I really see that. Probably by WrestleMania 35, he'll be in the Hall of Fame, or will be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Um, but that's all I gotta say for that. I didn't want to make this video super long, but that's my comments. That's why I think they should do it Sting. Just my opinion. Let me know your opinion down below. Like and comment for more videos like this, and hopefully I'll get a better hookup of this camera, and it won't be like all crazy like this from now on. I do have a tripod, so maybe I'll use that in the future. But right now, I was just doing this kind of close um, video. So if you guys enjoyed the video, like, comment down below, like I said a second ago, and hope you enjoyed the video. Later. Later. Keep rocking. Doggers, ponies, trick ponies, chipronis.